meet the new browser Vivaldi. It actually sounds like we will all die, so let me just call it as Vivaldi. So Vivaldi is the new browser. It's actually not new, it's almost a year old, but with just updated features with over 1 year, it has just improved to a new good and new fashion browser. But it always kind of remind me the Opera browser, but it just looks good from its part. So it has good features. So before actually getting into that, we'll look at the minor stuffs which this browser packs in. So the first one is like you could have the preview of the tabs without even getting into it, like you could see it on the screen. Then I also feel that the animations are a bit slower, like I don't feel the fluidity like the Chrome browser, so that's one downside. Then the browser adapts to the page color, like in this page it adapts to the violet color as the background, so in the Twitter to blue and eBay to red. So yeah, so that's about the thing. So it's actually more of like Opera design. So quickly getting on to the features which I like the most is like you have a detailed history. So getting into the history, it's just been almost 3 days since I've started using it. So you could categorize it as list, day, week and month. So if you see the day wise, it just makes it more easier to search like what have you browsed on the day, and it just helps you find the page which you needed to recall if any time needed. So you could browse it in this way, or you could also choose in the week and the month basis if you are staying on a large scale. And also to the right you have the browsing activity graph and all this detailed stuff, and to the to the bottom right you have the top domains which you have visited. Then the next feature is like you have the specialized mouse gestures, like you could customize the gestures for many tasks within the browser. So for example, if so you need to press the right mouse click and hold down, or like you need to pull it down with the right mouse click, so you just get a new page. So if say I'm in Twitter and you just pull it down, you get a new page, and that's for the opening a new tab. So if you draw an L clicking the right mouse button, the tab would be closed. So then I could actually customize it. Let me show you it in the settings. So in the settings you could see that there's a mouse column specific for it, so you could use it to customize your mouse gesture, and there are dozen of actions which you could choose in to set gestures. And you could also add your own gestures for the command which is there, which is pre-programmed. You could just add in gestures, and also I have just made one for the time being, so that's like it will show you the keyboard shortcuts. So you could actually edit the keyboard shortcuts in this browser. So this browser like reminds me of mostly of the Chrome. It has almost all the shortcuts of the Chromes. So the next feature which I liked is the web panel. So you could add a page to the left of your browsing screen, and you could just decrease the size and adjust to your liking. So let me just log in. So like you could access the social media or the website which you want to check out simultaneously while the browser is going on. So like you could, so in my case I'm using the Twitter to just check out my post on my timeline. So yeah, so that's a cool feature which I liked about it. So I thought these features were just different from other browsers, and I thought that it should be definitely a browser which is worth checking out. So I'll also leave the links in the description below for the browser. So yeah, that's pretty much for this video, and thanks for watching.